At the heart of our exploration of imagined time machines, we find mythological narratives and ancient legends that evoke extraordinary devices for time travel. In Greek myths, the god of time, Kronos, is often depicted with a celestial clock, symbolizing his control over past and future events. Imagine yourself immersed in the legends of antiquity, where divine artifacts or magical mechanisms were used to move through time. Stories of celestial gateways, temporal oracles, and enchanted mirrors evoke the ancient fascination with time travel. In Egyptian mythology, the sacred scarab beetle Khepri was associated with the sun's cycle and regeneration. Some tales recount that the scarab could open a portal to the past or future, allowing gods and mortals to navigate through time. The ancient Chinese legend of the Tale of the Walking Horse tells the story of a man who encountered a time traveler using a time machine. This story, over 2,000 years old, is considered one of the earliest references to time travel. Long before the advent of modern science fiction, some creative minds imagined mechanical machines capable of defying the limits of time. In the 18th century, the Swedish writer Emanuel Swedenborg designed a time machine that would use levers and gears to transport the user to different eras. Imagine yourself exploring the detailed schematics of these mechanical machines designed centuries ago, where the complexity of the gears would have been cutting-edge technology at the time. These visionary concepts show that humanity has always been intrigued by the idea of controlling time. Engravings from the work Emanuel Swedenborg's machine depict the detailed plans of the time machine imagined by Swedenborg. This machine would have used levers and cranks to transport the traveler through time. The French writer Louis-Sébastien Mercier published a novel in 1771 titled The Year 2440, A Dream If Ever There Was One, in which the main character wakes up in Paris in the year 2440. Although the novel does not describe a time machine, it presents an early narrative of traveling to the future. With the rise of science fiction in the 19th century, time machines found a central place in literary imagination. H.G. Wells' iconic work, The Time Machine, published in 1895, introduced the idea of the first time machine in literature. Imagine yourself alongside the intrepid inventor who constructs an extraordinary machine, one that resembles a large chair adorned with dials and levers. This iconic vision of the time machine laid the groundwork for many subsequent depictions of time travel. H.G. Wells' time machine is often depicted as a large leather chair adorned with levers, wheels, and dials. The traveler sits in the chair, adjusts the dials, and activates the machine to move through time. In the British TV series Doctor Who, time travel is performed aboard machines called TARDIS, Time and Relative Dimension in Space. The TARDIS, which looks like a 1960s British police box, is an extraterrestrial spaceship capable of traveling through time and space. Imagine yourself exploring the cosmos aboard a TARDIS, where the seemingly small exterior conceals an infinite interior filled with corridors and rooms. Doctor Who's TARDIS is an emblematic example of time machines that defy our traditional conception of space. Doctor Who's TARDIS is a typical blue British police box from the 1960s, but inside, it transforms into vast futuristic spaces. The ship is capable of camouflage to blend into its surroundings, but the Doctor prefers to keep its police box form out of fondness for Earth. The film trilogy Back to the Future, directed by Robert Zemeckis and written by Bob Gale, has become one of the most iconic franchises on the theme of time travel. The adventures of Dr. Emmett Brown and Marty McFly, using the DeLorean as a time machine, captivated audiences with a mix of action, humor, and contemplation of temporal paradoxes. And so, dear explorers of imaginary worlds, Our quest to understand the time machines that have been imagined throughout history takes us on an exciting journey through ancient myths, past mechanical machines, and the visions of science fiction. These creative creations have inspired our fascination with time travel and continue to fuel our desire to unravel the mysteries of space-time. Whether we immerse ourselves in mythological tales or embark on the cinematic adventures of Back to the Future, our fascination with time machines remains timeless.